Just to remind people, the leaf pickup is going to be twice on Saturdays, the 14th and the 21st.
Long Meadow Cross Country Mile is November 14th, 9 a.m. at Wolf Swamp Fields.
Quarterly board and committee interviews.
Jeffrey Klotz, 487 Converse.
Okay, Jeffrey, and you're putting in for the Tech Advisory Board, and you're going for the 3-year term?
One of the things that concerns me, before you actually pass me, is the lack of adherence to the MOU between the school system and the town regarding the use of a technology advisory committee regarding big projects.
Patrick Carnahan, 311 Farmington Road.
Sure. I've applied for the tree committee position. Need to have a replant so that there's a new forestation, so the town maintains its look, that neighborhood maintains its look. I like the trees, but you know, trees grow old and they become hazardous, so they need to be maintained and cared for appropriately.
I would make a motion to put up a gate barrier at the end of Quinnetuck Road, where the temporary barrier is now, at the intersection of Wolf Swamp Road, with a directive to the town manager that voluntary contributions be sought from the residents of Quinnetuck Road.
All in favor? Town manager, update on Young Estate.
The occupants of the building were of the home were evicted through an eviction order from housing court that was executed by the sheriff's department. I've been in contact with the bank fairly regularly. They're going to wait and get the results of the structural engineer's report.
What brought me here this evening was received the petition from several residents over at Blueberry Hill School, the parents of Blueberry Hill School students, requesting a crossing guard at the intersection of Lawrence Drive at Blueberry Hill Road. What I determined, talking with town manager and Captain Fontaine, probably the best course of action at this time would be to put a crossing guard post in and establish one at that location. Because of the volume of cars, the volume of children are crossing and utilizing that intersection. So that's my recommendation.
All right, bond anticipation, note renewal, discussion, and vote.
I move we approve the purchase of, or issuance, I guess, of a 3-month bond anticipation note in the amount of $2,256,000, and to be paid an interest rate of 0.55%. And same motion that we approve the issuance of a 6-month bond anticipation note in the amount of $1,207,800 at an interest rate of 0.65%.
Second, okay, discussion? Seeing no discussion, all in favor? All opposed? Next item up is Glen Meadow request for services. About a year ago, the Glen Meadow Association approached the town manager and requested that the town take over the streets and provide certain services. And they pay significant taxes like everyone else pays. But yet they do not get any of the services except, I guess, for law enforcement and for fire protection that normal citizens in this community had because of the condo association that they bought into. So mostly this falls into case law, and that's why we have to get our legal people involved, because they can do the research and they can find the case laws. The open house committee, you got the floor, Tom.
And I propose that the select board will work with the town manager to plan an event that would bring together, at a minimum, all of the appointed members of various committees, councils, and boards that contribute so much to the operation of the town of Long Meadow.
So you're proposing we might do it like the hour before the town meeting or something? Go for it.
Yeah, sounds great.
Elmwood Avenue deed, Stephen.
I think selling process, the potential buyer got a survey, and it turns out their driveway was actually on town-owned land, and the person who wanted to buy it was going to put up a garage at the end of the driveway. So the answer was, can you give us a letter saying that you'll sell this guy the land and he'll get approval for the garage? But as Mark said, it's truthfully, this is a win-win. We're gonna get $5,800 on a lot of land that was worth zero to us essentially.
Motion, I guess
Fine,
we-
I'll make a motion, we approve the quitclaim deed as stated in our packet, which that reads, in part, the town of Long Meadow, Massachusetts Municipal Corporation, place of business at 20 William Street, Long Meadow, Massachusetts, acting by and through the select board and its treasurer, grants to Richard J. Gravelin and Margaret G. Gravelin, husband and wife, as tenants in the entirety, both of 42 Elm Avenue, Long Meadow, Massachusetts, for consideration of $5,800 with quitclaim covenants, the land in Long Meadow, Hampden County, Massachusetts, that is described in this document as the lot at 83 Elm Avenue.
Okay, all in favor? All opposed?